Snow day, but I work from home. That's really what it's given. That's really what it's given. Boy, I don't know if you can see that. But this really my weather, bro. Like nobody could tell me different. Um, so it's a different angle today. And I want to make sure it's straight, but I don't have a level or anything, so I can't really make sure it's straight. What if it's tilted for the whole time, bro? I'll just have to correct it in editing, bro. But today, we're going to be reacting to Cloth Talk 1 by yours truly. Now, this video came out 2 years ago. Years ago. June 12th. June 2023. Hey, maybe I'll look up what I was doing around then and I can get into my headspace a little bit. The description says, I know I don't have a six-pack to stare at, but the value is in my words. Tongue out emoji, 2 hearts. My mom commented on this video. So did Andre, my boy. I also see my boy Andre is supporting the journey right now. I've seen him comment on at least half of the videos that I've posted since the year started. And I appreciate you, my guy. I appreciate you. I'm trying to do the same for you, bro. But honestly, you're too locked in. My guy got a video up every time I turn around. Like, I'm going to sleep. I get an Andre notification. My fault. A Dre Million notification. I'm waking up. I get a Dre Million notification. This man went live the other day and I didn't even know. But I did catch that live stream. I did fall asleep though. I don't think I like Hightail, if that's what it's called. And I'm not trying to get into a new game and follow these thrill seekers. These thrill seekers. Cause it's always short-lived, bro. I give them a month. I give them a month. I'm gonna be honest. I give them a month. Let's see. Today is the 17th. By February 17th, if they are still playing Hightail, this is only if it's on console. If they're still playing Hightail, I'll try it. I'll try it. But that's not what this video is about. Just a quick little, you know what I'm saying? I gave my boy the rose, but since I know him, there's gotta be thorns on the rose. Like, but it's all love though. It's all love though, bro. I would rather play a game with my boys than play alone any day. Now, to get into the video. Honestly, I wanted to react to this video because I am feeling kind of unworthy, for lack of a better term. And Cloth Talk 1 was about self-worth. And if I remember, the value of doing the hard thing when you don't want to do it. And I've slowly been getting back in my bag about that. Slowly been like, yeah, I gotta do this. I don't want to do it, but I gotta do this. And it's helping me like record the videos, edit the videos, post the videos. It's helping me get into that routine. But like things like taking care of myself, getting haircuts, you know what I'm saying? I kind of, I don't know. It's just there's this laziness inside of me. And maybe, and you know, I keep calling it laziness. Um, a friend of mine says that I am burned out. She knows my stories, and she will not allow me to call myself lazy. She believes I've just been carrying a lot, and I refuse to put it down, and I refuse to let it change me. So I'm trying to, just be positive the whole time and not crash out as best as I can. Sometimes that shit don't work. And when that shit don't work, it's like a hit. It makes me feel like it's my fault. So we gonna see what past caution had to say. We gonna get to it. We at 0:00. I don't know why I'm telling you that. I'm gonna have the video right here, but just in case you wanted to watch along, I don't know. 3, 2, 1. If she don't love you, if she don't love you, she gon' look my way. If she don't love you, if she don't love you, she gon' look my way. If she don't love you, if she don't love you, she gon' look my way. Hey, 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 hey. She gon' look my way no matter what she say. Go. Ah, the JBL. So, yeah. Was good. It's crazy. Hold on.
I went to the gym 2 times.
I remember this.
One time early in the morning and one time late at night. Did I plan to? Hell no. Was I supposed to? Like, ethically? Like, on some real? No. I should have rested, for the truth, man. I took a nap. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Took a nap. It was busting.
I'm one of those reaction channels now that pauses too much. I could tell already. I haven't even gotten a minute into the video and I have so much to say. Bro, this man, I'm talking like he's not me. This man is always on his grind. He's always on his grind, but he never computes it in his own brain that he's on his grind. People around him can tell him, yo, you're on your grind. And he's still like, nah, I still got this and this and this and this and this that I still got to get better at. But he never gives himself credit, bro. And it's so annoying. It's so annoying. Because how you go to the gym 2 times and still say, I should have done something else? How do you post 1 video, 2 videos a day for what's looking like it's coming up on a week and still tell yourself, this video could be better? Who's watching for real? I'm still a bad freestyler. But I'm posting the videos. You see how hard it was to get that last part of the sentence out? But the first 2 parts of the sentence, crashing myself down, was the easiest. It's a problem. It's a problem. And it's funny because I'm wearing my Reno Speaks Riches hoodie today. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep a rich mentality. But I'm really speaking from a poor man's mind. A poor man's mind. But this is why we're watching. This is why we're watching.
Have some stuff on my mind. I wanted to go lose some more weight. I don't know. Take some things up, put things down, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you never know. I should be helping.
That shit do be helping. What happened, bro? It just became harder to go to the gym. For some reason, something stopped me.
Denver Nuggets. Arcos 123. Playing
What are you talking about? That I don't remember. That I do not remember. My guy getting them teeth, ain't he?
Game 5 against the Heat. That a little crazy. It is what it is.
Game 5 against the Heat? Who's on the Heat? Who's on the Nuggets? The Heat is a good team, though, from my memory. Game 5, not even Game 7?
We're gonna talk about some work, boy.
All right.
Well,
So it looks like I didn't change much. I'm 2 minutes and 30 minutes, 2 minutes and 30 seconds into this video, and I haven't even gotten to the point of the video. Some things never change.
bottoms up.
Oh yeah, bottoms up. Hold on. What we sipping on, bruh? I got that old wonton soup broth. I'm not drinking that.
Now,
My room dry right now. I ain't got nothing to drink.
right. So, there's this quote, or this proverb, whatever it's called. It says, do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it, right? I read Phil Dillsbury saying that. Here's the thing. Usually they're talking about going to the gym and like journaling and not beating your meat. But sure say, if you got any type of depression, sometimes the hard work is just everyday life. I.e., bro, washing your face, brushing your teeth, taking a shower, bro, cooking and eating breakfast.
He's spitting.
Those things become hard work without you knowing. You skip over them, you roll your eyes at them.
He's spitting. He's actually spitting. Because why do I love food so much, but I haven't gotten up, cooked my own breakfast, and sat down and ate my own breakfast? I used to drink tea every morning while I was fasting. I haven't drank a cup of tea. I don't remember the last time I drank a cup of tea. And I'm looking at my body, right? I'm looking at my body, and something in my head is telling me, you know, every moment in my life besides this moment, and I'm always like this, but every moment besides this present moment, I was in better shape. Even while I was in the best shape of my life, I felt like there were times in my life where I looked better. which was not true. But I'm looking at my body and I'm like, wasn't I ripped in 2023? Why my guy got a belly? And it's also destroying the stigma in my brain that's like only people who are in shape can give good advice. Only people who are in shape are in healthy mental states. Only people who are in shape are happy and smiling and going to the gym all the time, which defeats the purpose of going to the gym if you ask me. It's like watching that bodybuilder continuously grunt in the gym for no reason. It's like, you won, gang. Why are you here? But I understand now, like, you gotta maintain it. But yeah. Also, my dreads, I still have them. Just in case I want to reattach them one day. Just in case. And I think about it sometimes. But maybe I'll go for braids.
Because you think, well, what's really happening in your head is you don't want to do those things. You're shying away from it. And that's what that's supposed to mean. To do the hard work, even when you don't feel like it. So if you're always doing it, you always want to be good, even though you're bad days. Now, I say that to say, today I went to the gym some time. And I'm gonna feel it in the morning. But
Always
I
do.
know another day, I ain't gonna want to go to the gym at all. And I'm not like keeping no credit or nothing like that with myself. But in my head, I got a gym visit thing for a day that I don't feel like doing. I don't know. That's how it works with me.
And I don't know if I say it 2 years ago, but two things. Why put off to tomorrow what can be done today? I made a mistake today. I was supposed to go to the mall and pick up some more jeans because I know I need them for work, and I didn't go. I still got time to go today, but now that it's snowing, I know that's going to become an excuse, even though I love the snow. And two, it goes hand in hand with doing the hard thing. Having a thing banked. Yes, anything worth doing is worth doing poorly. And that's been in my head for these videos. Like, I feel like my videos right now are dog water doo-doo butter. Like, they're trash quality. The editing is horrible, blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying anything, but I'm just getting shots up. I'm just getting shots up, man. Just doing the reps. Just doing the reps. Because I'm a creative guy. And when I create, I feel good. So I'm going to keep creating. Even if I'm creating what I think is horrible art. But anything worth doing is worth doing badly. That goes for brushing your teeth. That goes for taking a shower. That goes for going to the gym. That goes for comforting a friend. All of those things, if you in your mind before you do it or while you're doing or after you're doing it, is you're like, I could have done that better. You can. One day. If you put effort into something, you can do it better. But right now, it's worth doing. All those things are worth doing. And just because you're not as good as something that you want to be right now doesn't mean to just not do it. It means the exact opposite. If you want to be good at something, You have to do it. You cannot skip to when you're good. You cannot be good tomorrow if you don't do it today. Bars. I lost my place. I think I was like here.
You don't want to do those things.
No.
Now, I say that to say,
I went to the gym
yeah, I went to the
2 times.
gym 2 times. I'm not like keeping no credit or nothing like that with myself, but in my head, I gotta jump visit thing for a day that I don't feel like doing. I don't know. That's how it works with me. Debt is very real.
Debt is very real.
On the topic of currency. So what are you worth? I mean, that's the question. I feel like they should have self-worth classes in school. Bro,
They don't teach you how to love yourself in school, man.
I say, what are you worth?
Ain't that crazy?
I mean, what are you worth to you, right? Because, like, all the societal values and stuff that you could base your life and worth on, it's usually BS, bro. It's all temporary nonsense that really doesn't matter. What you really need to understand about yourself, I'm about to spit right now. What you really need to understand is what it is that you have and nobody else has. And once you figure that out, you don't gloat about it. You don't use it to belittle other people. You just fixate on that thing that makes you you, and you hammer it like a blacksmith, bro. You refine it. You don't just leave it for me. Because the same way we can change the bad things about ourselves, we can make the good things better. And look, bro, what you're worth to yourself, people can see that. You know what I mean? If you're walking around, like take for instance a homeless man, right? If a homeless man is walking around, he's asking for change, he's got a hunchback and shit, you know, people is gonna look at him, they gonna be like, oh, he ain't worth shit, you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna say it out loud, but they gonna say, oh, he ain't worth shit. But, like, they're gonna go through efforts to not even walk in his path, not even make eye contact with him so that they don't have to give up no bread. Now, if you see a man in a suit, you know what I'm saying? You care about his appearance, suit look nice, he got money. Self-worth is all in the mind. It's all about how you look, how you present yourself. Don't nobody gotta know you homeless if you're not carrying yourself as somebody who's homeless. If you don't ask nobody for $1 on the train and you just sitting there, everybody gonna assume you just going somewhere, bro. Perspective is what judges all of that stuff. And I'm not saying you should care about what people think, but I'm saying you should take pride in yourself. You should care what you're putting on display. Not so much what people have to say about it. But the thing that you can control is what they see, what they take in, what they associate with your name, what they think about when they think about you. Are they gonna say he stinks? Or are they gonna say, yo, he smells mad good? Are they gonna say, yo, his hair is like beautiful, bro? Or are they gonna say, yo, bruh, we need to cut that shit?
I work security at a shelter for homeless people, homeless families, and they have showers. It's like it's a hotel turned into a shelter, so they have showers, but some of the clients still stink, especially this one guy, bro. It is so bad, bro. It's so bad. And I give everybody grace to a point, to an extent. I give everybody grace. We were having a conversation about it. And I even said, hey, you know, he could have a condition. It could be BO. It could be whatever. It could be an imbalance in his like sweat glands or something we just don't know. But nah, they all just shook their heads like, no, that is the smell of lack of effort, lack of care. And it's crazy. It's crazy. There's this quote, um, you should never look like your circumstances. Bro, the difference, man. The difference. There's clients in there that wear designer stuff. They walk in and out of the building wearing expensive clothes. You would never know. When I see them outside, I see them riding the bus, I see them walking, I see them whatever, and we get the little head nod or whatever. You would never know. Only I know because I see them. He smells and looks homeless. Like the stereotypical homeless, like what you would picture when somebody says somebody's homeless, what you would imagine the smell is if you've ever ridden a New York City MTA train. You should never look like your circumstances, but it's like, damn. That's very important. That's very important. And he's got a family, man, you know? And to an extent, the way you present yourself is very important. If you're in a homeless shelter waiting to get out, to get a place to stay and all that, and you're meeting with case managers and all of that, the first thing they're going to notice is that you stink, is that you look the way you look. And if somebody is going to give you a room in their building, they have to worry about the other clients in their building. What if they move you next to somebody and that person has a real problem with how you look, with how you smell? Best case scenario, he moves out. He says, I'm not dealing with this. I pay too much. I'm out of here. But worst case scenario, he moves out. The guy on the other side moves out. The guy across the hall moves out. He moves out. He moves out. And the guy who owns the building, he's not going to choose you over 5 clients because he has a nose. And that sounds like a diss, but it's the truth. Do your best, man. With how you look, with how you present yourself, how you speak to people, how you treat people, how you treat yourself. Do your best. And I promise you, you will reap the benefits. When you care, when you take care of yourself, you will reap the benefits. And I'm speaking directly to myself also. When you take care of yourself, you will reap the benefits. I got this haircut, bro. I got this haircut, and since like April, longer than that, since the beginning of last year, I've been gaining weight, crazy. My weight is at the highest number I've ever seen on a scale ever in my life right now. I got this haircut and I looked in the mirror and I was like, my body don't look that bad. And my haircut has nothing to do with down here. It's just a little bit of effort. But it all adds up. It all adds up. You brush your teeth, now you got a nice smile. You wash your face, now there's no crust in your eyes. Now you have less acne. You get a haircut, now there's, you feel me, a lineup on your face. Now you don't look scruffy. It all adds up. Little things that add to the bigger picture. It all adds up, man. So that's enough of that. Let's finish the
You know
video.
what I'm saying? So it's all up to you, bro. And like I said, it's not about money. It's not about social status. It's all about when you wake up and what you feel like. That's what you are. You need to stop being afraid of that. Good night.
When you wake up, what you feel like is what you are. Yeah, man. There was a point where I was bed rotting, like for hours and hours and hours and hours, not even scrolling. And it might be a trigger warning for some, but there was a point where I would just rot in bed, like the way they say you're rotting. Like I wasn't doom scrolling, nothing. I would just lay there and call my friends and complain, and when they wouldn't answer, I would just complain to myself, talk to myself about how I'm not worth shit and how I need to do better, but I can't do better. And it was just a never-ending loop of, but I can't feel better if I'm not doing better, and if I'm not feeling better, then I can't do better. It's a bad feeling. It's a bad feeling. And I'm not saying that changing your outward appearance is going to change your mental outright. But when you like what you look in the mirror, when you can tell there's a difference in how you look because you put effort in, you feel a little better. You walk a little taller because you don't feel like you're just letting life do whatever it wants to do to you. You don't feel like you're coasting, you know? So grab the steering wheel, man. Grab the steering wheel. I'm following you.